Egypt, located in the northeastern part of Africa, is a country rich in history, culture, and natural landscapes. Its territory borders the Mediterranean Sea to the north, the Red Sea to the east, Sudan to the south, and Libya to the west. Egypt's geography is marked by extreme contrasts, where vast deserts meet the lush fertility provided by the Nile River. The Nile, the longest river in the world, is considered Egypt's lifeblood, not only in a physical sense, but also in cultural and historical terms. For thousands of years, its banks have nourished great civilizations, providing an oasis of life amid the arid desert. Egypt is a land of geographical extremes. Most of its territory is covered by deserts, the Sahara Desert to the west and the Arabian Desert to the east. However, the Nile Valley, which runs from north to south, is one of the most fertile and livable regions. This contrast creates stunning landscapes where the desert's barrenness meets the vibrant life along the Nile's banks. In the northeast, the Sinai Peninsula offers another remarkable landscape. The region is mountainous, with Mount Sinai being the most famous for its religious significance, especially in Jewish, Christian, and Islamic traditions. To the south, Upper Egypt is less densely populated but historically significant, with ancient temples and monuments scattered across its towns and villages. Egypt is divided into two main regions, Upper and Lower Egypt. Lower Egypt includes the Nile Delta, where the river branches out before emptying into the Mediterranean Sea. This is the most densely populated region, home to cities like Cairo and Alexandria. Cairo, the country's capital, is a modern metropolis that also hosts historical landmarks, such as the Egyptian Museum and the medieval Islamic Quarter. Alexandria, on the other hand, is a port city with a rich Greco-Roman heritage, once one of the most important intellectual and cultural centres of antiquity. Upper Egypt, to the south, is famous for its ancient history, with cities like Luxor and Aswan. Luxor, built on the site of the ancient city of Thebes, is known as the world's largest open-air museum due to the abundance of temples, tombs, and historic monuments like the Karnak Temple and the Valley of the Kings. Aswan, located further south, is a starting point for visiting the Abu Simbel Temple, one of the greatest architectural achievements of ancient Egypt. Egypt's history is one of the oldest and richest in the world. Records of the first Egyptian civilizations date back approximately 5,000 years BC. The dynastic period of ancient Egypt began around 3100 BC, when King Menes unified Upper and Lower Egypt, becoming the first pharaoh of a long line that would rule the country for about 3,000 years. During the pharaoh's era, Egypt experienced periods of great prosperity and stability, such as during the Old Kingdom, known for the construction of the Giza pyramids. The reigns of pharaohs like Khufu, Khafre, and Menkaure left behind monumental legacies that still defy understanding due to the techniques used in their construction. The pyramids are immortal symbols of ancient Egyptian civilization, attracting tourists and scholars from around the world. Egypt's history is also marked by invasions and foreign occupations. The country was conquered by the Persians, Greeks, and Romans. During the Hellenistic period after the conquest by Alexander the Great, Egypt became part of the Ptolemaic Empire, with the famous Cleopatra VII being the last ruler of this dynasty before the Roman conquest. With the arrival of Islam in the 7th century AD, Egypt became part of the Islamic Caliphate, and Cairo became one of the main centres of power and culture in the Islamic world. Today, Islamic influence is evident in Egypt's architecture and culture. When it comes to tourist attractions in Egypt, the Giza pyramids are impossible to overlook. These monumental structures, built more than 4,000 years ago, are the only surviving wonders of the ancient world. Next to the pyramids is the enigmatic Sphinx, which continues to intrigue and fascinate. Another must-see destination is the Karnak Temple in Luxor, a vast temple complex dedicated to the god Amun-Ra. Its grandeur, columns, and beautiful reliefs and hieroglyphs still impress to this day. Near Luxor, the Valley of the Kings is where many pharaohs of the New Kingdom were buried, including the famous Tutankhamun. In addition to ancient treasures, Egypt offers a wide variety of modern tourist attractions. Cairo is a vibrant metropolis where ancient traditions and modern life coexist harmoniously. The city is home to countless museums, markets, and historic mosques, such as the Muhammad Ali Mosque, located in the Cairo citadel. Along the Red Sea coast, cities like Sharm el-Sheikh and Hurghada attract tourists looking for beautiful beaches and excellent diving spots. The Red Sea is famous for its crystal clear waters and marine life, with exotic corals and fish. Egyptian culture is the result of millennia of diverse influences. The official language is Arabic, but the country is home to various ethnic and religious minorities. Although Islam is the predominant religion, Coptic Christianity also has a significant presence in Egypt, with many Coptic Christians practicing their faith in historic churches, some dating back to the early centuries of the Christian era. Egypt's economy is based on various sectors. Agriculture remains an important activity, with the cultivation of wheat, rice, cotton and fruits. Tourism is also one of the main sources of income, thanks to the country's vast historical heritage and natural attractions. The Suez Canal, which connects the Mediterranean Sea to the Red Sea, is another pillar of Egypt's economy, generating billions of dollars in annual revenue through international maritime trade. Additionally, Egypt has vast reserves of oil and natural gas, extracted both from the desert and from coastal waters in the Mediterranean and the Red Sea. These energy resources are crucial to the country's economy and its international trade relations. Egyptian cuisine is rich and diverse, influenced by both its ancient history and neighbouring cultures. Among the typical dishes are koshari, a mixture of rice, lentils, pasta and tomato sauce, and foul mesdames, a type of fava bean puree eaten with bread. Falafel, made from fava beans or chickpeas, is also very popular. Egyptian desserts, such as basbousa and kunafa, reflect the use of local ingredients like honey, nuts and spices. Tea and coffee play an important role in Egyptian culture and are consumed in large quantities throughout the country. Egyptian architecture is renowned for its grandeur and innovation. Beyond the pyramids and ancient temples, the country boasts magnificent examples of Islamic architecture, including mosques and madrasas. Greek, Roman and Ottoman influences have also left significant marks on the urban landscape. Culturally, Egypt has contributed innovations in many areas, including mathematics, astronomy and medicine. The ancient Egyptian civilization pioneered various sciences and techniques, such as the use of papyrus for writing and the development of advanced construction methods. Egypt is a country that fascinates and enchants with its millennia-old history, contrasting landscapes and rich cultural heritage. It offers an immersion into ancient civilizations while presenting itself as a modern and vibrant nation. The legacy of the pharaohs, combined with Islamic influence and contemporary culture, makes Egypt a unique and unforgettable destination in the world.